Drop it.
What's up, team? How's everybody doing? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Oh, man, what an exciting day. Witty Trades. Yes, it's an infomercial. How you doing? Microsoft, we'll get into that in a second. Let me just go ahead and throw this out there for you. You guys see that there? That blue pill line was filthy. You knew exactly when to get out. This is why I draw these lines out for you guys. If you're going to go ahead and, take these trades, especially on the 1 minute, we could go ahead and take a look at it on the 1 minute here, right? So you got the yellow dot, then you got the call, and then you're riding her up to 400. Hey, good job. You made some money. Now you got to put on the way down. We're on the 5 minute, got the yellow traffic light. We're going to see what she does. RSI is bearish. ADX momentum, strong, bearish, reversal status, reversal. Right now, we're above the 200 EMA, so we are biased to calls as pertaining to the 1348 Genie here. And the EMA trend is currently in a call, as you can see right here. All right, so the idea behind 1348 is to, in fact, trade with the trends. All right, and STV's in the chat. He's like, hit the light, slackers. You know what? If we can get 500 likes in this stream, I'll go ahead and take a picture of my ankles. All right, let's go ahead and check out Affirm. What is Affirm doing? Let's see right here. Affirm on the 5 minute, you have the Doom candle here yet to show us a yellow traffic light. All right, Anthony, it's like gross. Unlike Liam. Emotional damage. Let's get that sound out there.
Emotional damage.
Affirm, you had a break of the RSI. RSI indicated bearish. This would have been your first signal on that break. You were riding her up. It breaks. Done. You already saw that there was consolidation in this momentum. You could see here how the MACD begins to flatten out and now is deciding to converge into the signal line. Guys, it's as simple as that. You got to trust your indicators. But we do have a blue pill line here at 1393. Could this be a level of bounce? Let's find out on the next episode of Dragon Ball Z. All right, now Tesla broke 132. Let's go ahead and check out Tesla. Tessie, what are you doing? Oh my God. Some emotional damage here with Tesla. You got the yellow light that led to a put. Again, yellow light is a state road merging into the superhighway here. And you got that put signal. We are now below the 200 EMA. But RSI is telling you cooked. It's telling you cooked for a reason. This is probably going to be a profit-taking zone, considering the fact that you do also have a level right here, and I marked it out for you right there. So there is, in fact, your level. Guys, pay attention. Now, Tabasco Dave hit 15% on the port. He's calling it a day. Tabasco, you've just been killing it, bro, and I love that for you, man. This, Tabasco Dave, I did in fact give him a free lifetime because I love what he stands for. An integral man, a hardworking man, and a major contributor to the community. But to see that he's taking full advantage of it is absolutely, my heart's full. Tabasco, I appreciate it. Okay, now let's go ahead. Man, I had that yellow light and exited early. Would have killed it if I held it longer. Daniel, you would have. All right, but you know what? There's no point in crying over spilt milk. That's the past. There's more trades to come. That's what we do here at trade1348.com. You guys are seeing it in real time. I hate the naysayers saying like, oh, you don't do trades live. No, I don't do trades live because that's follow me trading. Ugh, don't want to do that. What we're showing you guys is proof in the system. Okay, now, Nvidia is dying. Let's go ahead and check out
Nvidia.
I know you guys are going to ask for it again, so
Nvidia.
there you go. Let's go ahead and check out Nvidia. I already gave it to you twice, guys, so enjoy that nut. Now, here we go. Nvidia. You got some traffic lights here. You guys see how when the EMAs are super tight, traffic lights tend to hold on to that green pattern? This is why I wait for a little bit of separation after a traffic light. Now, we got this massive put, but we also have the 200 EMA acting as cock Optimus Prime. Now, I know I just ruined it for you guys, for those who were just enjoying Nvidia, right? But you do have the 200 EMA right there. You do have 1348 Genie suggesting that the trend is a put, ADX momentum strong bearish, RSI is bearish, but you are above the 200 EMA, so you're biased to calls, which means that this was simply a scalp opportunity where you play it down, and then, you know what? If you want to make some more money, you go ahead and wait for the break below. Okay, look at Ryan. Let's see what Ryan says. Ryan is saying, may so just correct on Microsoft. Okay. Winning loser, up 23% on the portfolio for the day and done. Trading, yes, Gabe, I'm done. Winning loser, you better be done. Like, you go for those double-digit gains. Legendary Algo up 5.26% overall port and got some daily yellows. I can swing overnight. All day, all done for the day. Wait a second, Algo is already. Listen, guys, Algo is front running you. So Algo has the actual data to the traffic lights. And so what we're doing is we're waiting on Andy to fill out the UI for you guys, okay? That's what's happening right now. So hopefully, no promises. End of the week, maybe, right? No promises. All right, so let's see. Fundamentals rule, but these dots easy mode. Tabasco Dave. Traffic lights, man. I know I introduced it as yellow dots, but I want to call them traffic lights. Dots are the truth. STV, you're not helping the cause here. Traffic lights. All right. Oh, Microsoft. I may have sold early. Let's go ahead and look at Microsoft. Microsoft here. Microsoft Corporation. Oh. Oh. Again, our side cooked. We're coming down to a level. There is a level established right about here. And this is the closest level to price action, which I'm going to print. Now, this is the deal, guys. You go ahead, you get into this put, right? Well, first you get into the yellow light, then you get into the put, and then you got the 200 EMA, right? So now it's really up to you to go ahead and read those indicators. So as we break the 200 EMA here, RSI is not letting up. It wants to keep going down. Now, I tell you this, do not chase it. The RSI is overcooked. This could, in fact, be a level that it bounces. And we are live, so anybody who is debating and wants to argue against me, you're going to see this live on whether this candle respects this level. All right, so EMA is in a put, as you see here. We are biased to put. Why? Because price action is now below the 200 EMA. ADX momentum, strong bearish, reversal in the clear, meaning it's happened several candles before. Okay, let's rock and roll. How do I get the Genie indicator? Novocaine, you have to go ahead and join our community, 14 days free, trade1348.com. And then you could just go in, jump into platform here, click a ticker, and from here we could go ahead. This is Invictus. What's going ahead? There's no recommendations for Neil on this time frame. Uh-oh, Shaggy? Uh-oh. I'll go. Andy, what you doing to me? This is a live stream. We need those recommendations in the time frame. Holy hell, what's going on? Let me go ahead and check AMC. Okay, so we got the recommendations here. Now, you go ahead and you see this icon here. It says 1348 custom chart download. You have access to the chart. Once you commit to the community, you could access it for 14 days free. And you know what? Guys, look at, for those who are like, 14 days free. Okay, look at, check this out. You can sign up, and then you could cancel the same day, and then the charge are free. But you're missing out on the yellow dot. I just said it. Yellow traffic light alerts that are soon to be coming, ideally by the end of the week. Okay, so now let's go ahead and look at Neo. Oh, by the way, look where that wick came down to. Ladies and gentlemen, let's look at where that wick came down to, and then let's look at that uncertainty candle. Would you get nervous? I certainly would. That's why I play levels, baby. There's no reason why I should be suffering from
Emotional
because I
damage.
decided to be greedy when I knew exactly where the hell my level was. All right? STV, you are absolutely right. Do not get left behind. I'm going to show you guys so much proof of concept today. You're probably going to leave your wife or your husband because after this, your whole life has been a lie. Let's go ahead and let's see. Let's see. What else do we got here? Andy hanging with me. Is he? Pretty cool. All right, now let's get back to the chart here. Someone mentioned a SPY. I want you guys to give me some other indicators here. All right, so I could take a look at. But again, the SPY coming down to a level, gave you a little more than you deserve. Actually came down to this level. Oh, this is filthy. You guys already know. Levels relative to price action. And then I'm sure you had RSI, which was showing, well, it didn't quite get there. It didn't quite get to cooked, but it was showing bearish. Now you got the technical bounce because it is technically oversold. And now we got this candle. So let's just wait for it. Guys, remember we talk about the merge of the state road into the highway. You see the merge there. By the time you get to the highway, you know that it's sort of kind of a dead end, right? Guys, use the traffic lights in tandem with the 1348 crossover. It will allow you to trade with much more confidence. Gabe, what do you think about EMR daily prediction? Okay, let's go ahead and check out EMR. Thank you for bringing up these tickers here. Definitely gives me content to talk about, right? So here we go. You do have your traffic light here. And I would have to say this, okay? You got bearish on the RSI, strong bearish on the ADX, but you are biased to calls and the EMA is currently a call. So what you would have to expect, just like on the 5-minute, on the daily, you would have to expect that there is a bounce off the 200. With that being said, okay, you can wait it out for the cross, see if price action breaks below, okay? And all the indicators are in favor of the trend you're looking for. Legendary, absolutely. He gets it. Wait for the break. Now, Hood. Hood seems to be a hot topic right now. And Hood on the daily printed your yellow light back here. Oh my God, Hood's a shit stock. But currently, breaking the 48 and it's up. I really don't have much commentary on this. You're still in a put trend and you are biased to puts considering that you are below the 200 EMA. Now, ADX momentum is saying bullish. Reversal status, it's still a reversal. I really wouldn't hold my breath. You do have a level at 1024. Now, here's the deal. You can stay in this trend as long as RSI stays above its moving average, okay? You got that? Good. Make sense of it. DKNG daily, how about that? DKNG, man, I'm loving this. You guys are now playing dailies. You're like, fuck the 5-minute. Okay, so dailies here. With DKNG, you got your traffic light here. You came up to a level. You printed. Listen, 1348 did what it had to do. Now, the question is, are you doing what you have to do? This is a level, and it's showing hesitation here, right? You're still in the put trend, and you're still biased to puts. However, RSI and ADX is showing bullish with a reversal. You would need to see a little more momentum, and you would need to see a buildup here with the histogram, with the MACD and the signal line trending up. Now, as it stands, RSI is hot. It could get to overcooked territory here, and then you could see a rejection. But as it stands, I would call it right now chasing until you get a clean candle break above. Now, let's go ahead and are we looking at HYMC or is that AMC's gold investment? We'll take a look at that in a second. But QQQ below the 200 about to print a 5-minute put signal. Let's go ahead and check out the QQQ. Kelly, you've been killing it as of late, man. You've literally become a certified pro of 1348. Now, you have your traffic light here signaled on the 5-minute with the QQQs. This is undeniable. You go ahead and you take that and you run it in. You got a possible cross here. And I would say, be careful because this, in fact, is the 200 EMA. However, you do have the trend, a call, which looks like it's going to turn to a put. EMA is biased to puts. RSI is bearish. However, ADX is showing weak bearish, okay? So with that being said, we have to zoom out and see. And we do have a level right about here on this candle. Not to say that it wouldn't reverse, but you do have that blue pill. And with that being said here, RSI is now cooked. What could you expect from this? You could expect a reversal, right? When RSI is cooked, buyers like to step in. And this is the QQQ. All right, let's see. Isn't HYMC going to get delisted soon? That would kill AMC. Listen, I don't care. AMC alive or dead, I'm here for it. It's all about money. That's all it's about. So let's go ahead and see J&J for a reversal. Well, we'll take a look at that. Legendary saying, cook means time to jump off the train and onto another. Absolutely. Now, Clack reversal. Let's look at Clack. You guys are on top of this. Holy hell. Ah, man, look at this. So you do have a possible reversal by virtue of RSI just breaking below its moving average. Now, I don't want to front run this until I get clear indication, maybe a yellow traffic light with Clack. But you do know that this could simply be a scalp. Now, if it gives you more than you deserve, congratulations. I'm going to go ahead and draw a level at 421.15, right? There you go. That is literally at the bottom of the wick on this gap up here. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. All right. I really would not front run this. I would wait for all the indicators to align up here, right, in your intended direction. J&J for reversal. Let's go ahead and look at J&J here. We are on the 5-minute. We don't have a reversal up until we have a yellow traffic light. First yellow traffic light. Let's see here. You have the 13 and the 48 super tight here, right? Remember, I tell you guys, when you see that these EMAs are super tight, you just go ahead and wait it out, right? And your next traffic light says, okay, go time. Well, it says transition, right? So here we are. If you're anticipating a reversal, I would wait to see the indicators telling you reversal. Yellow light, RSI pivoting up, and then ADX showing a bullish trend with MACD converging and showing some green here on the histogram. Otherwise, you could just be in for some consolidation. Now, let's go ahead and check out Coin. Here we are, Coin. How are you doing? Oh, Coin. Hello, sir. Okay, so here we go. We got your blue pill line right here. We're going to have to draw it out, right? Now, could she break? Absolutely. Would you expect her to break? You should. But will you play her to break? You should not. Now, we got a yellow traffic light here. She goes ahead and breaks through the 48, runs all the way down to the 200, breaks that as well. Does she have enough momentum to become oversold? Possible. But again, you have a technical right here. This is the blue pill line. That is your technical. So you're technically in this play from the traffic light to the level. You secure the bag and just keep it moving. You're not thinking about coulda, woulda, shouldas. You're thinking about, in this moment in time, is this the safest decision to make? Because this is money. This is not to be handled lightly, right? Because the pain in losing money over stupidity and not following the system, it's aggravating. Your stomach just starts to churn because you knew better. All right. Let's see. Kiffer's Place. What level plan do you need on TradingView to get this indicator? Thanks, Gabe. You need Pro. STV, nailed it. Thank you for helping me out. The assistant in the chat. He's also a moderator, so don't piss him off. All right. Now, what are we looking at? Let's look at Coin. Yeah, we're done with Coin. Next ticker. ATVI on the daily. Activision. What are we doing here? On the daily, what is she handing out? She's handing out some emotional damage here. That's what she's handing out. Yellow traffic light, you got the cross. Now, you are definitely still in a call right now, which can transition into a put by virtue of the 13 and the 48 converging here. That wick there, woo, it came down. You made some money on this so far. As it stands, I'm looking at $73 as being a level. This is a realistic level. You came in somewhere here at 75. You're playing the daily. You gave yourself, 4 to 6 weeks. Some like to give themselves months. But if you play at the money, you're coming on down. You give this play an opportunity to develop. All right. Again, understand what your risk is. Your risk is now the 48. That is your risk as it stands. Okay. Now, let's look at Metacross and let's see what Meta's doing. Here, Meta, well, it did cross on the daily, and it crossed on the daily November 16th. You got the signal here, January 4th. Woo. But on the 5-minute, geez Louise, Meta handing out that
emotional, damn it.
Right? And you know what? You broke through a level. You broke through a level right here. Let's see if we got another level. There's another level right here, but I'm liking this level right here. Why? Because you are approaching overcooked on the RSI. So I'm definitely paying attention to this level, and I'm paying attention to RSI by virtue of where it's at right here. Right now, RSI is bearish, but it's so oversold with the current value of 31, 32, 36. I would expect that this would be a level of significance. Now, if you do not follow the rules, you know what happens? That's what happens, right? You don't want to be on the other side of rule breaking. Now, CPB on the daily and the 4-hour. Let's go ahead and check her out. Campbell's Soup first. Check her out on a 4-hour. On the 4-hour is absolute filth. You were alerted on this candle. You knew, although this happened in after hours trading, which also means, guys, if you have a margin account, now you don't need a margin account to play options, but for those who rather have rather short than play options or rather short than play puts, right? And you have a $25,000 or more account, you can certainly short this and it pays. It absolutely pays, right? You can definitely short it. That's on a 4-hour, but looking on a daily, you do have the yellow line. Oh, traffic dot. Oh, traffic light. Come on, traffic light. Stick to it, Gabe. Traffic light, damn it. Okay, so you got the traffic light here. She is converging. As long as there's room with this RSI and as long as this MACD can develop, I'm good with it. I will respect the 5328 level right here. That's what I'm respecting. I'm going to go ahead and click save on the chart so you guys can now have this blue pill. Things are looking really good. All right. I'm liking it. Now, if you are anticipating the cross on the daily, meaning you're going to front run this, I would wait it out unless you are already in on the traffic light. Okay. Now, let's go ahead and look at Oxy reversal. If you're wanting to know, okay, so Oxy, I'm just going to assume, on the daily, you already got your traffic light. This is pretty dope, right? But let's go ahead to the 5-minute possible reversal here on a 5-minute. Listen, RSI is cooked. You wait for this play to develop until it becomes a high probability trade. Junior Figueroa, good morning, sir. Rita hit her 3.5% stop on the day again. She's just chilling now. That's dope. That's what we want her to do. Shorting on margin, less than 25,000, charges interest. It should not. I mean, you should not be able to short unless you have 25,000. Not sure. Who's your broker? Well, of course it's going to charge interest, right? Because you're shorting it. You're borrowing the shares. So anyways, E-Trade, yeah. If you're shorting it, you're borrowing the shares. So there is interest charged. What broker are you using? I'm using Webull. I don't short with margin. Okay. You can short sub 25,000 on margin. You can, but you got PDT, right? Let's see. But it has to be over 2,000. Thank you for that input, Algo. All right, now, what are we looking at? Let's move on with the tickers. You guys are here for options, though. You want to make that money. Okay? You want to make that money. So let's go ahead and what else do you guys got for me? Let's look at the SPY, see where she's at right now. I know someone said AMC crossed down. All right, so SPY definitely came. Look at this. Look at this. We give this to you. We're not just giving you yellow lights here. We're giving you levels. We're giving you support and resistance. We're giving you momentum. We're giving you an opportunity to make money as long as you freaking follow these rules. Guys, trade1348.com. You guys are seeing it here first. We lay everything out for you. Okay. Now let's go ahead and look at Apple really quick. Then it's Tessie. And then it's Google. Okay, so Apple as it stands, you have this traffic light. It got you in. But again, the EMAs are converging just a little bit too tight as it stands. You go ahead and wait it out, wait for some development, simply because you also do have a level here. So price action, when there's a level, price action tends to want to hang out there until it no longer can, okay? So I would say wait for this play to develop. Now, let's go ahead and look at Tesla and look at Google. So Tesla, what are we doing here on the 5-minute? Again, you got this blue pill line. What did I just tell you? Price action likes to find their levels. They love their levels, okay? Your ADX is showing weak bearish. Your RSI is showing bullish. Although you are biased to puts because you're below the 200 EMA, you have to respect that that is a level and price action's more comfortable around levels. Okay, next up, we got Google. What is Google doing? Well, man, looks like Google's doing what everything else is doing, right? You got your traffic light, it brings you in, you come down to a level, but the 200 EMA is also a level, ladies and gents, right? So it's attempting to hold on to this level until you see a little more development. Now, a little more development would ideally mean MACD and signal line coming down to the 200, 20, which is neutral, this yellow line here. You guys have it on your charts, right? But you also have the level here at the 200 EMA. It's got to be respected. RSI pivoted up. It looks like it's flatlining here. I would not hold on to this trade. If you got in somewhere in this candle and you were able to ride her down and make a quick scalp down to this level down here, good for you. Actually, it was closer to this level. The level closest to the price action is where you want to be, right? So that's all we have with Google. Looks like the market is taking a turn. Again, we have to wait and be patient. We want high probability trades. Now, if you feel like you're a little uncertain what's happening here with this put, you can go on over to the 1 minute and you could see what's happening on the 1 minute. You do have a potential cross here or a convergence with the MACD and the signal line in this area here, right? RSI still remains above its moving average with the moving average trending up. This is giving you a clue as to what's happening inside the 5-minute candle. So again, if you're wondering, will Google respect the 200? The 1 minute is telling you like it's very, very possible, especially with RSI pivoting all the way up and potentially making that move above 50. Again, RSI is currently bullish. ADX weak, bearish. Okay, so these two here are just they're just playing tug of war right now, right? They're duking it out. Okay, so just be mindful of that. Let's see, what else do we have, guys? Let's see, I'm trying to catch up to what other tickers do you have for me? Diamond Black says, hey, does anyone know which platform I should use for paper trading options? Currently using TradingView paper account. You can do so with Webull. You can do so, I believe, with Tradier. Algo, you have experiences with some of the better paper trade accounts out there. Yeah, just drop a list. Native Tendencies, Gabe, what's up, brother? I'm trying to move on from AMC. Any good potential buys in the market right now in regards to call options? Native, I'm not giving you that answer for free, man. Right? This is not a nonprofit organization. You can follow along daily on these public streams. You can pay attention to what we're talking about. But if you're not paying attention, then you're going to miss out. Sorry, brother. Anyways, Robinhood options watch list is easy. You could go ahead and do that too. Trader or Webull, thank you. We're back to the charts here. I need tickers, right? I'm gonna give you a free one, buddy. I'm gonna give you a free one. You know, I don't really want to be an asshole, but I do. I kind of want to be. But here goes your free one. This was Nvidia. You had your traffic and you had your call. Now you're saying, well, Gabe, that already happened. Yeah, it did. You know what that means? You need to sign up, get your 14 days free, and become a believer. All right. So now let's go back to the SPY, see what the SPY is doing. And you guys, ooh, look at the SPY. You get your traffic light, you get your call, but you got these levels. I'm telling you, price action loves some levels. Let's see. Weibo Mobile is really simple, but make it a market buy because limit doesn't work. There you go. All right, BA. What is BA doing? Boeing. Okay. Yeah, I was flying on an Airbus yesterday, so no Boeing for me. However, I did fly first class. There you go. All right, so traffic light here, yellow, and then you got your put signal, and then you got your level here on the 5 minute. Now, it seems to be breaking that level. You have momentum on your side. If you're wondering what price action, again, is doing at this level, I'm going to draw it out for you here. And then you go to the 1 minute, okay? Let's see. The 1 minute, you could see what's happening here, right? RSI is on the verge of becoming overcooked at this level. Boom, there you go. She breaks, she's overcooked. You're on the 1 minute. Woo, this could get spicy. This could get spicy, all right? So here we go. We go back to the 5 minute. Broke that level, came down to this level. Do not overstay your welcome here, okay? If you're profitable, you're profitable. Make your money, reposition if you need to. That's right. Let's see. VZ, Verizon. I'm Team AT&T for way too long. Here we go. So we got Verizon trending down. You had your traffic light. You had your put signal. It came on down. Guys, these signals are the freaking truth. Now, you're looking for a level. That's ideally what you should be looking for. We don't find any. Oh, we do. Right here. There you go. We're going to go ahead and draw this level right there. That is closest to price action. And dum-da-dum. Okay, so now I want you guys to see there's a correlation between levels and RSI being overcooked. You see that there? So by virtue of there being a level here in RSI bearish or overcooked, you would have to expect that the reversal or a bounce from this level is to happen. Now, I could be wrong, but I'd rather be safe than sorry. Now, again, this paid and you don't want to be greedy. But if you're thinking about holding it long term, let's look at this on the daily. Traffic light call, made an attempt to the 200, not quite there, just resting on this level at 40.25. This things could be changing for Verizon and not in a good way. All right, so let's just be patient with that setup there on the daily. However, on the 4 hour, oh, the 4 hour, sweet baby Jesus, 4 hour. There you go. Good stuff here. Okay, so back to the 5 minute. What other tickers are we looking at? Quick 1 minute traffic light, Tesla scalp. I love it. Kelly France, you animal. You animal there. 0.64% on coin. So too soon. Ryan Marshall, stop bitching and complaining. You're green. You made money. Now, just follow the system. Love you, brother. All right, so SPY is overcooked. It's been a while. Is there a way to navigate through a run like that? Well, if you're looking at SPY being overcooked, and let's assume that is in fact on the 5 minute, the way to navigate this is not to touch it. Not to touch it. Right now, it is at a point where the play is essentially dead, okay? And why do I mean that? Because our side is just way overcooked. If you are trying to force this trade, you are playing for crumbs. You missed the meat of the play. Why risk a trade to play for crumbs? All right, that's it. Now, QQQ. Let's go ahead and check out the Qs. You're asking a lot about the same thing. I would say, look at her here. There's a level. She has another level that she's come down to. All right, now, do not play for crumbs. This is it. RSI overcooked right here. Do not play for those crumbs. That's it. Stephen Roberts, he's like, I love it. Always go for the meat. Absolutely. Who wants to suck on bone? I I know a few. Anyways, okay, so let's go ahead and get to Oxy. Oxy on a 3 minute. That's a great alert, but it's not necessarily actionable unless you really want to play Oxy on a 3 minute. Now, let's take a look at this. Oxy on the 3 minute. Whoa, hold on. Did I get the right Oxy? Here we go. Oh, Oxy on a 3 minute. That looks tasty. But what does it look like on a 5? I'm waiting for that to develop. What's it looking like on the 1 minute? The 1 minute paid. Oxy moves so fast that you should play it on a 1 minute, to be honest with you. All right? RSI is cooked. It is cooked right now. So you would have to find that level. Is there a level relative to this price action here? Oh my God. Yes, there is. I'm just going to draw that and I'm going to tell you, I'd rather be safe than sorry, especially on a 1 minute. If you were playing this on a 1 minute, all right, you made bank, call it a day, protect your money. Jessica Jones, actually, they're not charging anymore. They're doing community service. Anyways, let's keep it moving. What else do we got here? What else do we have here? SO on the daily. Okay, let's check out SO on the daily. Actually, Algo, you messaged me on SO yesterday. Let's see, man. What are you working with here, bro? SO on the daily. Yeah, this is crazy. So Algo went ahead and because Algo has access to the data sets of the yellow traffic light. Andy, again, is still building out the UI, but he did tell me about the traffic light on the daily with SO. And apparently it's looking pretty filthy with the MACD looking like it's ready to cross here. RSI below 50. You got a weak bearish here. Probably want to go ahead and look for a level somewhere in this zone. You do have one. So obviously you want to pay these levels respect, okay? This is your money. You do whatever the fuck you want to do with it. I personally, I like to make money, all right? So I know a lot of you don't have access to these dots and you're like, well, this play means nothing to me. However, when you start getting access to these dots, these plays will mean something to you, especially if you are a 9-to-5er, all right? 9-to-5ers, you're out there, right? You're watching. You're like, oh, this looks cool, because it is. Now, Gene says, Elgene says, thanks, Gabe. Wait, what? Is that 0.29 or 29% on the port? I'm waiting with excitement for that one. All right, Spy's dying. We know she is. Hi, Gabe. On Spy, can you let us know when you would get in on that move down? Saad, Yusuf? Saad? Okay. I'm just butchering your name. All right, so I'll just say Yusuf. 29%. That's a nice gain. All right, going back to the Spy. I don't believe in chasing. All right, do not chase. Now we go to the 5-minute. We see what's happening here. You see the blue pill right there. You have to allow this to just be what it is. You do not want to simp for stocks, guys. Please, if you did not catch the meat of the move, then you're just trading for scraps. You're trading for crumbs. You're trading for bones. It's not worth the risk, okay? Now you can sit there and say Apple's going down. Okay, well, let's see. Apple's going down, and that does influence some of what the Spy's doing. But come on, man. Scotty, what are you saying? Apple is going down by virtue of the EMA trend, but I really want to draw this line out. You do have a level right here, and let's see if there's another level relative to this. Because if you look at this closely, I could literally draw a trend line through all of these candles and tell you that it's going flat. I would be careful with this one, okay? So it's definitely trying to hold on to the 48. You want to be careful with this one. It could be the beginning of the move, but RSI, although bearish, is pivoting up. Okay, let's be careful with this one. At this point, it's hunting the reversal. It feels that way. It feels that way. All right. Let's see. The beginning of the move, even the beginning of that move, I'm not quite buying it. I mean, this one's a fun one, but knowing where the levels are, let's see and wait for this play to build up. And you're absolutely right, Adam. Not enough momentum. Momentum. Oh man. All right. So what else do we have, guys? Okay, so just gonna throw it out there. By virtue of me breaking down these plays, are you making sense of them, or am I just literally coaching you guys to financial freedom? I don't want to coach you guys to financial freedom. One, there's too much responsibility. Two, that is not what we do here. We want you guys to be able to read the charts, understand the system, and make your money. Do you ever feel like you have too many blue pill lines? I do. I sort of kind of like, I reset if I need to. I've had times where I've absolutely deleted all my drawings off the chart, okay? And then I'll go ahead and start from scratch relative to the price action on the day, okay? So if I see levels everywhere, clean it out and pay attention to the levels that were printed for that day, okay? Tori, it's helping for sure. Learning to read the charts the same as you. That's what I want you guys to do. Arvin, sometimes it makes sense, but I'm slow to absorb concepts. Arvin, I think you're pretty damn brilliant. You never miss a meme opportunity. I wouldn't dare call you slow. I think you're more just timid and nervous, and again, repetition. All right, paper trade, buddy. All right, etch and sketches. Yeah, we don't do that here. Okay, so what else do we have? What else do we have here, guys? Again, for those sitting in the back, trade1348.com. Get your 14 days free. We will guide you to victory. Let's see. I feel like I get better every day I watch you. Makes me feel all warm and fuzzy on the inside. I remember what was warm and fuzzy in the inside. It was a great experience. All right, we are learning, man. This community has been eye-opening. Gerald, I love it. Thank you for that on the blue pills. Absolutely. I need more chanclas thrown at me, Gabe. You want me to get the wood ones? All right. So, Stephen Roberts, since you're familiar with what chanclas are for my Latinos, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go ahead and buy some wedges. You know exactly what I'm talking about, right? Latinos love them some fucking wedges. And it's like a wood wedge. You crack open a skull with those things if you throw it at somebody. Rose Q, especially you should know exactly what I'm talking about. But she made 1.61% on the port today, and she's done for the day. Woo! You're welcome, Rose. Keep killing it. That's what we want you to do. Let's see. And Joanna is cracking up. She knows exactly what I'm talking about. Oh, man. You're my Jimmy Cricket when making trades. Tim Jr. Thanks. Ryan, up 1.4% on the port. Base hits. I will take less than 2 years to become a millionaire trader taking base hits. That's compound interest calculator. That's what I want to see. Come on, guys. I want to see ankles. How many likes do we have in the video? I don't know. I don't have enough screens to see where we're at, but hopefully we're getting there. My mom loves her chanclas. I'm sure she does. You know, it's funny, right? So as a kid, like my grandmother, oh my God, she knew how to boomerang them shits. So she's ready to take the chancla off, and you're like, yes, I'm turning that corner, and it still gets you. You're like, how in the fuck did you just defy physics there? All right, let's keep it moving. We had Uncle Broomstick. Uncle Broomstick was no fun either. Yeah. 138 likes now. Not bad. Come on, guys. Want to see some ankles? I'll actually shave the hair on my ankle bone. I'm not really a hairy guy, by the way. Let's see. Fidel Cashflow. Well, first off, I like the name. And what's up, brother? Rock on. All right, back to the charts. What are we doing here? Give me some tickers. Let's have some fun. Going back to Apple, though, you know, patience pays. You can see again how these candles are literally just like you first. No, you first. You first. Just die. And so now we have a potential cross. We're going to see what happens here. Again, respect this level. If you do get this cross in your favor, there are levels to be had. You know what? I'm going to find a level on the 1 minute. There you go. There you go. That's it. That makes it more reasonable. You got a level on 136.55. Done. Okay. Done. Let's see. Am I the only one with naturally hairless ankles, James? I don't know, man. But if you want to go on, what's that? Fee Finder. Go make yourself some coin. Fund your personal portfolio. Amazon reversal. Let's look at what Amazon's doing. Amazon.com. And Amazon. Whoo. Amazon's definitely going to respect that 200 here. I'm probably staying away from Amazon until we get a candle break below. That's it. That's my advice on Amazon as it stands, because you do have a weak bearish ADX indication, right? So you could definitely see how the candles could find the 200 and then bounce. Black man said, "May profit. I'm sparking up." Okay, look it. I'm not against smoking a blunt, having some gummies, having a drink after, whatever. But please do not trade under the influence of anything. Let the spark be the reward for following the rules and having a good day's trade. Okay. Let's see. The spy does not want to stop. She doesn't, huh? Oh boy, this is some emotional damage being dished out. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. And we have another level here. So, market makers are definitely stop loss hunting. That's what it looks like to me. Damn. Hey, I'm not going to sit there and cry over a lost opportunity. I'm going to be there and be happy about the money I did, in fact, make. Can't do that stuff, have kids. I'm more about doing the workouts. There you go, Stephen Roberts. Up 21% on free fork puts. Reaper. Dope. Let's see. Hitting gym after my Sparky. You know, it's funny. I had a personal trainer way back when, right? I love this guy. His name is Lamar Bird. He moved over to Colorado, Denver, actually, to start his whole like weed thing. But his niche was sparking up before a workout. And this guy was a monster. He actually turned me into a monster. He was like, "You need to try this." I'm like, "No, I'm afraid I'm going to drop something on my nuts." Anyways, moving along. Arvin says, "I'm doing a new thing here where I follow my trading session with 30 minutes of cardio. Shakes out the emotions and I can move on with my day." There you go. But when day 18, we're going to hit that stuff like Thundercats. Oh. Spy's overcooked on the RSI. There you go. She is overcooked. Daniel Mitch, is there any way to know what days the market's going to run or dump like this? No, there's no way. I want you, listen, anybody who says they know when the market's going to run or when it's going to dump, they're fucking lying to you. There's no crystal ball in this game. You just play the trade. You play the momentum. You go where the wells go. You take your money, be grateful, and know that all you need is 1% compounded daily, and you will set yourself to financial freedom. Now, Christopher Nunez says, "Does anyone use the level 2 option chart that allows you to utilize the stop loss strategy quicker than modifying order?" STV, don't you have a video on that? Okay. The TA guy says endorphins are great. Smart idea. Yeah, you could get good endorphins. I mean, is it cardio, sex? I'm running out of options here. All right. 395 pounds, very, very possible. Gabe, I found out Monday is harder to trade. Do not create biases for yourself. Please don't. Everyone goes ahead and they're trying to find like a rhyme reason or a pattern or something, right? Don't create those biases for yourself. Just go ahead and play the chart on a daily basis to your ability, right? As long as you're hitting your 1% goal each and every day, you're good. Sex is cardio, Gabe. You came up with one idea. Yeah. Well, not necessarily, because you could just like sit there and be like, let's stay focused. All right, let's stay focused. Let's go ahead. I need some tickers here before we just go completely sideways with the stream. Yeah, the hand behind head, right? You know, you just lay down in the bed and become Dickinator 3000. I mean, it's just like, you know what I mean? All right, let's go ahead and check out Lucid. Thank you for getting this stream back on track. Lucid is just coming on down. And you broke a level here. Let's see if there's another level she's flirting with. There's actually another level relative to this price action here. So it's something you definitely want to consider. The meat of the move, I mean, the system paid you. It owes you nothing more. Let's see. Quick, someone say, no, Tabasco, stop. All right, Myrna. Let's check out Myrna. Have not brought up Myrna on the charts in a while. Ooh, Myrna ping. All right, so traffic light, put signal paid. Done. Game over. It's done. We don't owe you any more than what you have been given here. You take your money and wait for some consolidation here because there's obviously a level right in front of your fucking face right there, right? So the meat of the move was here. You want to play for scraps? You want to play for bones? I don't know, man. I don't know. Let's see. The alerts are slowing down. Absolutely. Gabe, when he set a stop loss on a wide spread, you want to set at the mid price, correct? You want to, okay, so if you're going to set a stop loss on a wide spread, let's see. You probably want to still set that stop loss closer to at least being in profit, right? So, for instance, if let's say you buy the contract for $1.50 and the spread is 25 cents, right? So that's your spread. But let's say it's at 160. That's probably where you want to set your limit, okay? Got to hop off. Be careful, everyone, and don't chase. Absolutely, don't chase. Please don't. All right. Let's go ahead and look at AMD. STV, how's AMD treating you? I'm not assuming you're in the chat, but I'm still assuming you're in the chat. Okay, so you got the put signal with AMD and potential reversal here. Let's see if there was a level that prompted that. You know what? We could go to the 1 minute and find that level, right? So definitely a level that came in here, right? She needed to recapture that, so that's where we're at. Now we go back to the 5 minute. You could see how both of these candles are just right here at the level, and you could see how AMD was literally or is actually trying to recapture that. Okay, so SUV, he's still here. Thank you, brother. Thank you for still being here. I need your emotional support. All right, someone asked for
Nvidia.
Just because they wanted to hear that, so
Nvidia.
and we're gonna bring it up. Okay, Nvidia, what are you doing? Looks a lot like AMD, doesn't it? Let's go ahead and go to the 1 minute. Let's see. There goes your level. We could draw it right there. And then go back to the 5 minute here. And look how the bottom of this wick respects. These candle bodies respect. Really, really interesting, right? Guys, we're not teaching you, like genie in a bottle type bullshit, right? We're teaching you how to pay attention to the charts and trade proactively, looking for the ideal setup. So in this situation, if you were in on this put, you know that maybe if you passed up the opportunity of selling here at the blue pill line, that maybe you should get the fuck out. Why is market falling? I really don't care. Just make the money. I don't care. Right? Ryan DeLion, market wants to reverse. What are we waiting to see? Well, a couple of things. You'll start seeing Invictus alerting on calls, right? And you would start seeing the likes of like the Apples, the Teslas start printing their yellow dots, right? Excuse me. Fuck. Traffic lights, yellow traffic lights. All right. You'll see them print their yellow traffic lights. And yeah, That's all I really got for you. Okay. That's where you get your reversal. Currently 11:30 a.m. So you guys know the context for this time period. Do not force trades, right? Usually everything starts slowing down. You don't have to force trades if you made your money. Just keep it moving. Okay. No, I don't mean puts. I mean, you're going to start seeing calls, especially since the SPY has just pretty much died. All right. Kinky Curly Experiment says, really like these lives. Thanks for making them public. Kinky Curly, you're welcome. All right. We really are trying to just help everybody out there. Just make some money. It's not that hard, right? We really simplify the markets is what we do. So guys, trade1348.com. Go ahead, get your 14 days free. You got nothing to lose. All the pressure's on me. All the pressure's on me. It's kind of like for the next 14 days, I have to be that guy that goes full porn star on you. You know how like you meet that new girl and you're just like, I need to impress the hell out of her. So you go for a whole month just like, oh my God, right? It's amazing. And then after that, it's like, okay, we could chill. Stephen Roberts, man, you're wild. Even Singapore market is falling. Spy reversal soon? I don't know. Wait for it. And for some reason, lots of peeps don't listen. They don't. People don't like to listen. I don't understand it. After we show proof over and over and over again how we trade here. I mean, all right. Can I get thumbs up? Can I get a thumbs up if we've made believers out of you guys? I just, for science. Can we get thumbs up here? Stephen Roberts, you hang out with Squirrel? Do you really? Oh shit. Good luck. All right, we're getting a lot of thumbs here. All right. So we see a lot of white guys, a lot of Asians. We see some Hispanics, looks, some blacks. Is good. I like diversity, right? Which proves that you know what? It doesn't matter what walk of life you're from. Okay, anyone can do this. Anyone can do this, right? The stock market's a merit-based system. It doesn't give a fuck about your origin story or what color you are, right? It doesn't really care. You just go ahead, you play the markets, and you make your money, right? Stop falling down those rabbit holes of conspiracy and all that other bullshit, okay? Like, those guys, listen. Okay, quick rant before I go. I got 2 minutes, right? So the son of a bitch who's going ahead and writing up all that DD on Reddit, right, is like a 6-pager, right? He's not writing for the trade. He's writing for popularity. He's writing so, people can like him. He's not writing for the trade. He has no fucking idea about the trade. He's going to go ahead and take up all this information. You got Dark Pool, but take a Dark Pool. You got Vortex. You got, Ryan Cohen this, something that, this, that, and the other, Gensler this, New Real that. Everyone's writing up this amazing DD, right? It just makes like absolute sense. No, it makes no sense. You find it interesting. I find it interesting that a lot of this DD. You ready for this? They don't write this shit up on Nvidias or Apples or Teslas. You know what they do? They write it up on shit stocks. Why? Because when you write up all that DD and it sounds informational, right? More people start reading it up, making sense of it. They start buying in onto those shit stocks, right? And then what happens? It starts pumping, and then someone gets dumped on, right? That's why follow me trades and all that DD you read about is just absolute nonsense. We play the charts daily. Don't get caught up in the noise. Exactly, Daily Taylor. The intent is to persuade you to buy and hold. Okay. All right, Ryan, listen, stop complaining about you selling too soon. I mean, does your wife complain that you come too fast? No, she still loves you anyways. And she'll give you next month to redeem yourself. Anyways, so, but wasn't that you a year ago? It was. It was because I believed in the community, right? I absolutely did. The thing was that the things that I was advocating were based on what I'm teaching you guys today, which is you don't buy the dip, you actually buy the rip, right? I also advocated that selling because we saw a momentum shift. Okay. So, yes, that was me. But yes, I also did my best to protect everybody. Let's see. Ryan Marshall, not complaining. Impressed how much further it went. There you go. Moto Caproni is goddamn Gabe. That hurt me. The only reason why I found the community was because of Gabe. Hey, there you go. I try to be real with you guys. Spy on the 30 may break below the 200. Well, if you're going to use the 30 to confirm the trend, God bless you, but do not trade the 30. Anyways, it is 11:35. I will be back at 12:30. We will do live call-ins with STV. I want you guys to make sure you jot down your trades. If you have any trades that you want us to look at, help you with, or if you just want to just spew some like just garbage with us, that's cool, right? If you want to go ahead and celebrate wins, that's cool, right? I also want to take a time to actually celebrate our CTO, sorry, right? CTO, Andrew Gagney, right? You know, time, patience pays off. Andrew Gagney is now 2, Gagney. If you know what we mean by that, you know what we mean by that. But that was a slow and steady, race. Okay. So, Andrew Gagney watched the stream, like shout outs to you, man. That's a hell of accomplishment. And then we're all proud of you, right? But slow and steady wins that race. If you're here to make money, you can make money. If you're here to build wealth, if you're here to create that generational wealth, you have to play that RBI game, okay? So with that being said, I'm signing out. I'm going to go ahead and watch some Pornhub for a little bit, then get back on the stream and talk shit with you guys. Peace out. And I'm kidding about the Pornhub. I hope you guys know.